Hi guys, TimH here, vlogging for gbposters.com. This time we have a review for Dredd 3D. From the offset I should admit that I probably wasn't very excited for this movie, not until approximately 2 days before its release. I saw the trailer in front of The Dark Knight Rises and I remember thinking to myself, this looks terrible. In fact, while Jack was here in London, we had this huge running gag going on with quoting how terrible the lines were in the trailer. You're not exactly going to be excited for a movie that looks cheesy and looks like the main character is going to be copying Batman's voice for the entire film with cheesy, bad action dialogue lines, such as, "Negotiations over. The sentence. His death." But I can assure you that all these worries are unfounded once you see the movie. The movie is really good. All those things that look terrible in the trailer make sense in the movie. It's an action sci-fi film that never takes itself too seriously, but it does take itself seriously enough that you care about the characters and you understand the stakes. In fact, it's the most interesting sci-fi universe I've seen all year. I wouldn't count the Avengers as sci-fi, I'd say that's fantasy, but as far as like things that are clearly set in the future, I'd say that this is one of the most interesting sci-fi films of the entire year. Because as opposed to Total Recall, where there's so much exhibition and so much showing you this really awesome sci-fi universe, Dredd as a film is just very honest from the outset. We are set in a futuristic America in a city where there's loads of crime. Our protagonists are the police. There's your premise. Now let's run with that. And the fact that it's restricted in space actually makes it more interesting, as opposed to just showing you loads of the city and like, oh, look at our little sci-fi universe. They really restrain themselves and make sure that everything takes place in one building, meaning that we understand the surroundings, we understand the tension because they're trapped inside this building. I really have nothing but good things to say about it. It's a really good film. I don't want to say too much about it because part of the reason I enjoyed it so much is because I wasn't expecting it to be amazing, but I honestly think you should go and see it because it is just a really good sci-fi film. So that pretty much summarizes my thoughts without giving away any spoilers. I recommend you go see it and let me know what you think. Were you excited for it? Did you, like me, think it looked terrible? Have you seen it? Were you surprised? Was it as bad as you expected? What did you think? But I personally definitely enjoyed it. If you want a discount on a poster at gbposters.com, promotion code TimH will give you 15% off, and I will see you next time I see a film. I can't do that, that's Jack's thing. Roll Miles' outro.
Head over to the GB Posters, they sell posters and other things. And it's good, so good.